Do you ever do something and instantly regret it? That was me about 10 years ago. When I was growing up, I grew up with many brothers. It wasn't until I was much older that I gained 4 sisters. Since I didn't have any sisters, I would force my brothers to play Barbies with me, and they would force me to play Hot Wheels with them. We used to play this game with the Hot Wheels where each person had a car, and you would ram as hard as you could into the other car until someone caved or someone, hurt their hand. It was kind of like a chicken kind of game. My parents don't allow video games in the house ever since my brother lost his Game Boy, and they claimed that video games caused anger and stuff, so we were forced to play outside. We actually had to use our imagination to get us through the week. Can you believe kids used to do that? Going outside? Nowadays, all I see is toddlers playing on iPads. I seriously fear for people's futures. One day, me and my brothers were really bored. It was summer and we didn't have anything to do. My dad worked most days and my mom was taking care of small children, so us older kids, we didn't know what to do. Let's fly kites! We had never, well at least to my memory, flown kites before, and we got super pumped. We ran out and bought the most expensive quality, top-of-the-notch kite we could find. Just kidding, we went to the 99-cent store. I only knew about kites from books and cartoons, so I didn't realize you couldn't fly them whenever you wanted. I live 10 minutes from the beach, so the weather where I live is practically nothing. It never gets hot, it never gets cold, it never rains, maybe a few times a year. We especially hardly ever get any wind. With tear-filled eyes, me and my brothers came home and were thoroughly disappointed until an idea popped into my head. Hey, Mom said if we ever needed something, we should pray for it, right? We prayed harder than we ever could that night. We had so much faith that there would be wind the next day. It was kind of ridiculous. What could go wrong? We ran outside as fast as we could, and to our surprise, our kite started to fly. This was the highlight of our existence. My older brother's kite string snapped, and his kite flew away. I started to laugh when... Mine did as well. Our little legs took us as far as we could run, but it was too late. Our kites flew into some palm trees, and we never got them back. The winds were so strong, little me was being blown away. We ran inside as fast as we could. The wind started shaking the cars, and all the alarms went off as our backyard fence started to shake and crashed on the ground. Branches, trees, everything was flying. As a kid, I was mortified, and I think my brother was too. We never prayed for wind after that day, and we never really prayed together for anything specifically either. We just felt like we had too much power. So this is kind of a silly video, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Looking back, it was probably a coincidence that happened. I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Say something like, subscribe to Chadtronic or something.
Describe Chadtronic. The background.
You're just giving me the background of my videos, aren't you?
Donald Trump.
We actually had to use our and my mom was stuck with a few babies to feed, so... Ew, that just sounds weird. Babies to feed. With tear-filled... Our little legs tooks?
I'm a dad.
You are 5 years old! You're not a dad!
No, I didn't say I'm a dad.
You said I'm a dad!
I said I'm a dad.
Oh!